Good evening. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2024. Please rise.
Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the cash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the bag, yeah. It's cash, yeah. Girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Baby girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. It's been a long time coming. All these blessings rolling in, I ain't even see 'em coming. Too hard, too hard. I've been going too hard now. They say I need a vacation, say I need to slow down, and I ain't trying to slow down. Pretty face with a bad attitude, working like I got too much to lose. Built it up on 2x2s. I wonder now I pay too many dues. Head up in my heels high. This what life's supposed to feel like. Looking like I'm in a gym, right? Taking side pics, looking big like. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the cash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the bag, yeah. It's cash, yeah. Girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Baby girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. No more stressing. I can't control God's time and learn my lesson. Can't trust too many people, gets reckless. More rings, I've changed, I've changed. I'm really on my side now. Who's really getting down now? My baby told me true love, every day is new love. Wake up to my daughter and my hubby, now that's true love. Guess I never knew love. Head up in my heels high. This what life's supposed to feel like. Throw it back, throw it back now. For the 99 in the 2000. Yeah, 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 yeah. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the cash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the bag, yeah. It's cash, yeah. Girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Baby girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Self-love is the best love. Yeah, yeah. 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 You made it. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Head up in your heels high. Head up in your heels high. Head up in your heels high. Hey.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their mind?
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that. So if you gon' do it just like this.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their mind?
You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I don't see why I need a stylist. When I shop so much, I can speak Italian. I don't know, I just want it better for my kids. And I ain't saying we was from the projects, but every time I want to lay away or deposit, my dad would say, when you see close your eyelids. We was sorta like Will Smith and his son. In the movie, I ain't talking about the rich ones. Cause every summer, he'd get some brand new hairbrain scheme to get rich from. And I don't know what he did for dope, but he'd send me back to school with a new wardrobe. And hey, I think he did when he packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everything I wanted, man, it seems so serious. That's that. So if you gon' do it just like this.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their mind?
When it feel like living's harder than dying. For me, giving up's way harder than trying. Lauryn Hill said her heart was in Zion. I wish her heart still was in rhyming. Cause who the kid gon' listen to? Huh? I guess me if it isn't you. Last week I paid a visit to the institute. They got the dropout, keeping kids in the school. I guess I clean up my act like Prince do. If not for the pleasure, at least for the principle. They got to see, they got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE. They used to feel invisible. Now they know they invincible. Hey, hey, hey.
This is the story of a champion. Runners in the one, they pop the gun. Stand up, here he comes. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Tell me what it takes to be number one. This is the story of a champion. Runners in the one, they pop the gun. Stand up, here he comes. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Tell me what it takes to be number one.
Did you realize that you were a champion?
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that. So if you gon' do it just like this, like this.
That you were a champion.
Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the cash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Girl, you're working with some flash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Make a fella spend the bag, yeah. It's cash, yeah. Girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Baby girl, you made it, you made it. Oh yeah, you made it, you made it. Been a long time coming. All these blessings rolling in, I ain't even see 'em coming. Too hard, I've been going too hard now. They say I need a vacation, say I need to slow down. And I ain't trying to slow down. Pretty face with a bad attitude.
All right, please be seated. If that wasn't an entrance, I don't know what was. Yes. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Donning of the Kente Ceremony. The Donning of the Kente Ceremony recognizes and celebrates the accomplishments of undergraduate, graduate, and professional students of Black identifying racial and ethnic backgrounds through heartfelt words and the vibrant colors of the traditional Kente cloth. My name is Sharon McDaniel, and I am the mentoring coordinator within the Office of Development and Alumni Relations. I am also an alum myself. I graduated class of 2017 out of the School of Social Work and African American Studies, Ram Nation. Woo! Here at Virginia Commonwealth University, I bring you greetings on behalf of our 2,501 plus faculty members, 28,408 students, and over 216,696 alumni, of which you are all now joining. Congratulations. You all have enhanced VCU's campus to make it a community we are all proud of. Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to ask that all electronic devices and cell phones be silenced at this time. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Brooke Berry, the Interim Associate Vice President for Strategic Initiatives of Inclusion and Belonging, out of the Division of Inclusive Excellence, who will bring forth the greeting and a warm VCU welcome.
Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? That was a little dry. Good evening. Okay, good. My name is Brooke Berry. Ms. Sharon just introduced me and my title, and I also bring greetings on behalf of Dr. Faye Belgrave, Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer here at VCU. It is both an honor and a privilege to speak to you today at the donning of the Kente cloth, a ceremony steeped in significance and tradition. This ceremony is a little bit more personal than your average graduation ceremony, as we invite our loved ones to actively participate. Remember, this is a special event which honors the African tradition. So please feel comfortable to celebrate like only we know how to do, okay? Today, your graduates will be honored with a kente cloth stole to wear over their graduation robes, a gift from OMSA. Originating in what is now modern-day Ghana, nearly 400 years ago, kente signified royalty and was only worn by kings and queens. The kente stole is a symbol of academic and personal achievement and to celebrate overcoming obstacles. The symbol included in today's stole is the ram's horn, and this symbolizes humility and strength, wisdom and learning, values exemplified by our graduates as they embark on their academic and professional journeys. As I look out at this beautiful tapestry of graduates, I see a magnificent mosaic of cultures, experiences, and backgrounds that beautifully illustrates the rich diversity of Black people. Each of you brings a unique thread that strengthens and adds color to the whole, showcasing the vibrancy and resilience of our community. As we celebrate the mosaic of achievements and identities, I just want to take a final moment to specially recognize and affirm each of you, illustrating just how brilliantly and profoundly you all have embodied Black excellence from A to Z. So to the ambitious, bold, creative, dynamic, enlightened, fearless, goal-oriented, humanitarian, intentional, judicious, knowledgeable, liberated, meritorious, noteworthy, outstanding, perceptive, qualified, revolutionary, successful, triumphant, undaunted, visionary, worthy, xenodokial, look that up in the car, youthful, zealous, class of 2024. Your VCU Ramley is proud of you, the culture is proud of you, your families are incredibly proud of you, and let me say, I am immensely proud of you as well. So stay focused, stay motivated, and stay diligent. Continue to learn our history and keep telling our story in its fullness. Keep laughing, love on one another, because Black joy is one of the highest forms of resistance. I wish you well. We are indeed our ancestors' wildest dreams. Peace.
And to that I say ashe. Thank you, Dr. Berry, for that special welcome. It takes many people to educate. Among these are your faculty. Time and time again, I hear students tell me about how important our faculty have been to their lives. Time and time again, I hear faculty tell me about what they are doing in their classrooms and ways that they can get difficult lessons across. Time and time again, I will meet alumni who want to know about a faculty member or two who made a difference for them during their time with us. We are lucky to have great professors at VCU. Let's give it up for our professors. Yes. Yes. They do the research and put teaching first. It is what they enjoy about academic life. They have been your guides, your mentors, and sometimes even your tour mentors. Yes, those long pages. But they have also tried to do what is best for your education. Faculty in attendance today, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now join me in welcoming Dr. Jeffrey Wilson, Professor of the Department of Educational Leadership.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates. I certainly hope we capture a lot of pictures this evening because you all are looking mighty beautiful out there. Black is indeed beautiful. On November 10th of 2023, the Ram family bid farewell to former OMSA director, Mr. L. Victor Collins. Though many of you were not here during his time as director from the late 1980s to 2001, his departure left an impeccable void in the hearts of countless former students, colleagues, fraternity brothers, and friends who had the privilege of knowing him. Mr. Collins exemplified unwavering dedication, professionalism, and impeccable taste in clothing and style while opening the doors of OMSA to students day and night and fostering a sense of community, pride, and empowerment among those he served. In memory of Mr. Collins, standing at over 6'5", that means he's taller than me, it's evident that he was a towering figure, though humble and unassuming. Despite his reluctance for self-promotion, his mastery of humor and skillful communication, especially on matters of diversity, left a lasting impact on all who encountered him. As a devoted member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, Mr. Collins played a pivotal role in revitalizing the VCU chapter during his tenure as chapter advisor. One of his enduring legacies at VCU was renaming the former Office of Minority Affairs to the now renowned Office of Multicultural Student Affairs, or as he would say, OMSA. Today, the positive and inclusive atmosphere displayed within OMSA and his staff reflects Mr. Collins' visionary leadership and his commitment to fostering a welcoming environment for students of all backgrounds. In honoring my mentor's memory, whose unwavering passion and dedication illuminated the field of student affairs, we recognize him as more than an administrator and as an advisor. He was a positive, ever-present student advocate whose refreshing words of inspiration and wisdom reverberated with students of color who found themselves navigating the challenges of higher education. Mr. Collins especially cultivated spaces where students of color voices mattered and our challenges were acknowledged. His tireless pursuit of equity and inclusion reshaped our college journey, setting the stage for our achievements. As those that knew him reflect on his legacy, we are inspired to continue his work, champion justice and empowerment within student affairs and beyond. VCU has a history of turning out exceptional administrators from diverse backgrounds who leave a significant impact on higher education. Among these influential figures, Mr. L. Victor Collins stands among those inspiring heroes for many of his countless students, including myself. Until we meet again, Mr. Victor Collins.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. The African practice of pouring libation had a significant impact on setting forth our ancestors' understanding of hospitality, tokens of fellowship, and respect for family, living and dead, continuity and contact. Simply put, the pouring of libation is a way of confirming and reminding ourselves of the relationship we have in all its forms. It is customary in libation ceremonies as water is poured and acknowledgments are spoken to the ancestral spirits, the names of those who have passed on before us, or those who were instrumental in our lives. These could be historians, relatives, friends, co-workers, children, or strangers whose presence somehow made a difference. The Ilegba Folklore Society has joined us today to help us conduct the pouring of libation ceremony for those who laid the foundation for your achievements. Thank you.
of order. We pay homage to Osei Tutu, Akhenaten, Tut, Tai, Makeda, Nefertiti, Sunjata Keita, Ya Ashantiwa, Nzinga, Shaka, and the ones who were our kings and queens.
They are living through you now.
Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
We say, I greet you and honor you, you who have disappeared, may it be so. And together we say,
Ashe.
Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
We pay homage to those who were the natural caretakers of the earth's most precious minerals. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
Ashe.
To Kwame Nkrumah, Ashe.
Ashe.
Sekou Toure, Ashe.
Ashe.
Patrice Lumumba,
Ashe.
Haile Selassie,
Ashe.
Jomo Kenyatta,
Ashe.
and the anti-colonist leaders of our governments.
Ashe. They are cheering for you now. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
Ashe.
We pay homage to those who were the architects, the scientists, the educators, the agriculturalists, the mathematicians, the community builders, the spiritual leaders, the warriors.
They uphold your excellence now. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
Ashe.
We thank our ancestral navigators who embarked from the motherland to be the first to journey across the Atlantic to bring God-attuned culture that helped shape our world. They guide you now.
Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu. Ashe.
Ashe. We pay homage to our ancestors who were captured from their homes and villages and who were transported instead through the Middle Passage. Objectified as cargo, crowded together, lying on their backs, stacked on pallets, often with their heads in between the legs of others, in feces, urine, blood, indescribable indignities. You who jumped, knowing in spirit, the water brought me, and the water will take me home.
They are strength for you now. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
Ashe.
We thank our ancestors whose bones rest in the earth in the Americas. We thank you who faced the daily challenges of making sense out of a life where the truths of our excellence were surpassed and the false notions of superiority prevailed, laying the basis for the systematic disparities we know today.
They are faith for you now.
Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu. Ashe.
We honor our foreparents, whose eternal rest was curtailed as the Medical College of Virginia organized itself. Our family, who fell victim to the callous objectification of medical research without ethics, for whom this treatment was heinous, and because of whom medical education in America became possible.
Ashe. We thank Hilda Yates Warren, initially barred because VCU's predecessor, Richmond Professional Institute's administration, had not decided whether to admit African Americans. She was undeterred, and among this school's first 5 African American students in 1951.
Ashe.
Ashe.
We remember Dr. Grace E. Harris, her classmate, and a transformer, She joined the faculty at Richmond Professional Institute in 1967, a year before the school merged with the Medical College of Virginia to form VCU. And we remember all the Black faculty, administrators, staff, and students who have transitioned to the ancestral realm. They are foundation for you now.
We thank our inventors, painters, musicians, writers, textile designers, teachers, chefs, woodworkers, iron smelters, brick makers, bricklayers, engineers, and the ones who created our material world.
They are light for you now. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
Ashe.
In legacy, we thank you when your fortitude mandated that you beget us, your children. We pay homage to the ancestors of your bloodlines who walked with you in the door today.
Ashe.
They are love for you now. Call out their names. Call out the names of those in your family line. Call out the names of your forebearers. Call out the names of your grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, and aunties. Call out their names. Ashe. Ashe. Iba Ashe Iyin Tonu.
In legacy, we remember you, you who lived in the promise of a whole life, a better life, you who believed because you saw this day coming.
Ashe.
Ashe.
We thank you. Our foreparents, who in spite of and because of accomplished, you who excelled, created, influenced, improved, and loved, you who hoist us now.
Iba Ashe Yin Tonu.
For there are air for you now,
Ashe.
and we are spirit of your spirit,
Ashe.
and we are flesh of your flesh,
Ashe.
and we are bones of your bones.
Ashe. We thank you for your presence in this moment.
Ashe.
Ashe.
We ask that the ear of spirit within us is tuned to hear truth.
Ashe. We ask that our mouths be fixed to speak truth.
Ashe.
Ashe. We ask for your continued guidance.
Ashe.
Ashe.
We ask for your continued blessings.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe. Oh. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
What a beautiful ceremony. Let's give another hand to Alegba Folklore Society. Now, we will have one of the class of 2024 to come and provide words of reflection and encouragement. Dr. Kay Coghill, who is graduating with a doctorate of philosophy in media, art, and text, will bring forth the student keynote. Please welcome Dr. Kay Coghill as they come forth.
Y'all, let me get on the microphone. Hello, my name is Dr. Kaylin K. Coghill, and I'm really excited to speak to you all today. Not only am I faculty here at VCU, I am also a doctoral student who is graduating alongside you all on May 11th. Some of you in here have taken my classes and know that I'm a very straightforward and passionate professor, and I would like to say that the department that I work in and departments I work with contribute to that. I have been radicalized since I was 9 years old and knew that one day my voice will be heard amongst the voices of others who are constantly fighting for our human rights. VCU has a diverse student body full of students from all over the globe who have different lived experiences. One thing we all have in common in this room is our Blackness. Our Blackness not only makes us special, but also gives us a very different experience than other students here at VCU. I know that you all have likely witnessed some form of hatred and harm during your time here, whether it be at the hands of city police, state actors, or even those on campus. I want to be honest with this speech and acknowledge that I know that being a student is not easy, especially when it feels like the world is on fire. What I want to do is encourage you all to continue to speak up, speak out, and take up space. I have been a student for a very long time, and I have graduated with 2 degrees, now 3, and I want to impart some wisdom on you all as you close this chapter and move on to the next chapter in your journey. Number 1, be okay with starting over. I have had to start over again and again as I have changed as a person. My ideologies, beliefs, and way of being and knowing have changed over the years, and I had to learn to be okay with starting over. It can be scary, but leaning into the opportunity to start anew can be so affirming. Number 2, remember your why and your who and your what. As 2 Chainz said, they ask me what I do and who I do it for. When you find yourself feeling discouraged, confused, frustrated, or lost, take a moment to remind yourself of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and who you're doing it for. Number 3, carry where you came from with you. I am a firm believer that my life, though hard, contributed to who I am today. I had a hard upbringing and experienced a lot of abuse, neglect, and moments of deep depression, but all of those experiences brought me to this moment. I use those moments of hardship as a gentle reminder that I am 1, human and experience good and bad things, and 2, that I can overcome hard things. And number 4, take up space. The world may constantly try to remind us that we don't belong here because of our Blackness, but I want to remind you all that the world is a liar. You belong here. We need you here. And here would not be as beautiful as it can be without you. Your Blackness is gold, a precious thing that no one can take from you. If there isn't room for you, make room. If there isn't a seat at your table, at their table, make your own damn table. If they don't give you space to speak, create your own spaces to share your thoughts, ideas, and dreams. I hope that these 4 bits of advice stick with you, comfort you, and guide you as you go out into this world. Although there has been violence and harm done to the students here at VCU, due to the police and state actors, I want to remind you all that the things you are passionate about and the movements you hold near are important. I want to leave you all with a quote from June Jordan, who was an activist, poet, and educator. June Jordan says, "The personal is political." So remember that what you fight for, what you believe, and how you take up space speaks volumes. Congratulations, class of 2024. Let's continue to disrupt and change the world.
Those were some powerful and encouraging words. Please join me in thanking our student keynote once again. We will now also welcome Tanai Banks Ray.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a long journey for me. Honestly, I wasn't even planning on doing this speech today because I felt unprepared. I don't have a speech written, but I'm still gonna say some words. First, I wanna thank God, the Almighty, the Most High. He's brought me through so many things. I don't look like what I've been through, I promise you that. My academic career has definitely not been linear. I had some setbacks. I actually went to school longer than I had planned for. I'm a super senior, actually. And that runs in the family, and that's okay for me, because, you know, the time that it took for me to take the extra time that I needed to graduate, all these other opportunities came to me that wouldn't have been possible for me if I'd graduated last year versus this year. I got offered a role to be a mentor for a pilot class for success for students in political science that I was honored to be a part of. I was honored to be a beacon of inspiration for other students, as well as to incorporate what I believe is needed in higher education. Not only that, but I was actually nominated to get the Black History in the Making Award on behalf of the Political Science Department. And I feel like this is just a full circle moment for me, especially because earlier today, I was counting myself out, not considering me doing this speech. And yet they still called my name despite the fact that I said, "Don't let me do it, I ain't ready. I got other things I gotta do." But I wanna, there's been a scripture that's been on my mind throughout this entire semester. I'm part of the Black Awakening Choir. Yes, go BAC! Our concert's tomorrow. If y'all wanna see us, check us out. We'll be at the New Canaan Church. But our theme for this semester was the evidence, thinking about faith. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I've thought about so much about how God shows up for me. What is the evidence of faith? And how faith is this imaginary thing, this arbitrary thing. You can't see, you can't touch, you don't know it, but yet it shows up right on time. And I wanna say something to all the graduates today, is to think about what is the evidence for you, the evidence of your faith for you, and why you believe what you believe. And that's all. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Tanai. We will now have a musical selection from VCU's oldest gender-inclusive a cappella ensemble, the Nodal Chords.
Okay, there we go. Oh God, that is sensitive. How's everyone doing tonight? All right, we are the Note Chords of VCU. We are VCU's oldest a cappella group. My name is Ronson. I am the president and PR manager of the group. First, I would like to thank OMSA for having us. This is our first time ever singing at this event, so thank you so much for having us. So we have 3 songs prepared for you for today. Any Yebba stands out there? Anyone know Yebba? You guys love Yebba? Okay, yeah. So our first song is gonna be Stand by Yebba. Second song is Back Pocket by Wolfpack. And third song is coming from our ICCA set, which we recently competed at, where we got 3rd place, and it's gonna be Won't Take Me Alive. And I'm going to stop talking now, and I hope you all enjoy it.
You are the light of my world. Don't need to try so hard. Dreaming of time on my hands, changing the ways I fall. I want you, but I don't want your reasons why. You can't even look me in my eye. I told you, don't you make me say it one more time. And when you went away, moonlight took the day. Stars and darkness all collide in the loneliness of space. Can you stand, 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 stand? Can you stand, 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 stand? Can you stand the rain when some it's taken me all this time to say, girl, I'm so it's taken me all this time to say, tiptoe, and I want to acknowledge my mistakes. Oh, and I hope that you know it's not too late. Put it in my pocket, put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket. Oh, and I put it in my pocket, put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket, and I read it when I'm alone. Do you like me? Circle yes or no on this piece of paper, cause I really, really need to know. Are you gonna be my 5th grade queen? Hand it back after second night, then I will know if you're gonna be my special flower. Ooh, girl, cause I need to know. Put it in my pocket, put it in my pocket, in my back pocket, put it in my pocket, in my pocket, in my back pocket. Whoa, and I, when you kiss me on the playground, I lost my breath, I had to lay down, and this is what I had seen. Whoa, and then I had to write the words out, cause you took them out of my mouth, and it's hard for me to read out loud. Oh gee, oh gosh, I know that it's taken me all this time to say, girl, I'm so it's taken me all this time to say, tiptoe, and I want to acknowledge my mistakes. Uh-oh, and I hope that you know it's not too late. That it's taken me all this time to say, uh-oh, so it's taken me all this time to say, whoa, and I want to acknowledge my mistakes. Uh-oh, and I hope that you know it's not too late. Whoa.
I learned a long time ago how far my kindness would go. I lost my friends and my home, the price of what I didn't know. Innocence is over, blood runs through the water, gasp for air. Can't stand there, I'm wading my way to the shore. Don't think that this war is over when you're on knees at my door. No, I won't fall in, I won't falter anymore. Won't take me alive, you won't take me alive. You won't take me alive, you won't take me alive. You won't take me alive, you won't take me alive. Hold up, did you think that this was final? No, you ain't my king, you ain't my idol. Beat on my chest, you won't get the best of me. I'm calling your bluff, taking enough, protecting the rest of me. Oh, innocence is over. It's your blood in the water. Ain't no stopping me now. Get your knees to the ground. It's time that you finally fell down. You won't take me. Ooh, you won't take me alive. You won't take me alive. Won't take me alive. Thank you again to OMSA for having us, and to the graduates, congratulations. We are sending you so much love on your new journey, and thank you again for having us. Thank you.
What a wonderful and encouraging performance. Let us give them another round of applause. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest speaker today, Mr. Keelan Mayo. Yeah? Yeah? Keelan Mayo, a native of Newport News, Virginia, is a dedicated educator and entrepreneur. He holds a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism and teaching certification from Virginia Commonwealth University, Ram Nation. Keelan has dedicated his career to two paramount pursuits: education and entrepreneurship. For over a decade and a half, Keelan has served as an exceptional educational teacher at Highland Springs High School, where his impact exceeds far beyond the classroom. In addition to his teaching duties, he has taken on the roles of special teams coach and recruiting coordinator, guiding countless students toward academic success and post-secondary opportunities. Through his unwavering dedication, Keelan has become a beacon of inspiration for his students, empowering them to realize their full potential. Beyond the realm of education, Keelan's entrepreneurial spirit shines brightly. In 2016, he embarked on a remarkable journey by founding Mr. Clean Cut, with a K, men's accessories. Motivated by his desire to instill the value of a polished appearance in his students, Keelan set out to create affordable, high-quality neckwear. His dedication to craftsmanship and attention to detail have propelled Mr. Clean Cut to prominence, with custom pieces adorning clients across Virginia and beyond. Keelan's entrepreneurial endeavors have not gone unnoticed. His work has been featured in prestigious wedding publications, and his clientele includes notable figures such as Leslie Jordan, Cam Chancellor, and Montel Jordan. Moreover, his philanthropic efforts have touched the lives of countless individuals, as he has generously donated ties to commemorate college decisions and special occasions. Driven by his passion for empowerment and excellence, Keelan's impact extends far beyond the confines of his professional endeavors. His commitment to inspiring others and fostering greatness serves as a testament to his indomitable spirit and unwavering dedication to uplifting his community. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the remarkable Mr. Keelan Mayo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduates of 2024. It is my honor and privilege to have the opportunity to be in the midst of the next generation of Black excellence. As we gather here today for the donning of the Kente ceremony, we're not just celebrating the academic achievements, but we're also honoring the rich fabric of the Black culture, experiences, journeys, and have brought our culture, community, and most important, our ancestors to this moment. Each thread woven into the fabric of your Kente stole represents a unique aspect of your identity, your roots, your culture, and your heritage. Embrace this cloth for what it makes you who you're designed and destined to be. As I reflect on my story, woven from the threads of my experiences, my collegiate journey at VCU is deeply sewn into the identity of the person, professional, educator, and mentor, entrepreneur that stands before you today. Though I have great deal for this great occasion, I would be remiss if I wasn't sure that my time here before you represented all of me, the super senior, that chose to take a victory lap because he liked VCU so much he wasn't ready to be done. The successful professional that later married the smart girl that I started dating my senior year. The Baltimore club music loving, every job having on campus guy, always looking for a good time. In my newest professional journey as an entrepreneur, I have recognized the common themes that connect this journey of my time at VCU shortly after. You see, my journey started with a pivot. Theme number one, the power of the pivot. I did not plan to be an entrepreneur, nor did I plan to be an educator. For that matter, I was a broadcast journalism major who planned to be an anchor, who actually landed a job as a weekend reporter at one of the local news stations here in RVA. I would have been an evening news reporter focusing on community events, along with featuring stories such as fires, car accidents, and crimes. But that changed one evening as I prepared for my shift. The management team approached me to let me know that life was about to let me down once again. The station had new owners, and they were quoting that I was being offered a new opportunity. They were going to send me to the Midwest to start off in a smaller market. In this pivot, I had immaturity to thank, as I wasn't in a place or the space to move away from the reach of my family, nor the new promising relationship that I had just started. It was time for me to reinvent myself. I realized that I wanted to make a positive impact in the youth of the world. From there, I began teaching and coaching high school football. Life is full of opportunities to practice the power of the pivot and also to grow stronger from it. I've always been an artistic person, and I express myself through my creativity. A meager understanding of creativity is limited to the association with art. Creativity, however, surpasses art. Creativity and critical thinking can be vital in the midst of adversity. In my life, there's always been times when others have tried to exploit my abilities without compensating me fairly. I needed to utilize my creativity as a path of sustainability, but too many others in my life were not yet seeing my value, so refuse to lose sight of the power that lies with you to invoke change, to challenge the status quo, and also to use struggle to surpass ordinary. Theme number two, don't let value be a variable. Your value is consistent, is unchanging, and steadfast. Never compromise your permanent worth for temporary gain. It could lead you to falling out of love with your passion. Your time is connected to your value and your worth of investment of others who wish to truly pour into you. There will always be money to be made, but you can never get your time back. Theme number three, being relentlessly reverent. In other words, stay humble. The humility and reverence you should have for perfecting your craft should mean that not only is your motivation and dedication to be steadfast, but the level of respect that you have for your own growth surpasses your wildest dreams. Keep perfecting your craft. Theme number four, sow betterment without benefit. Pay it forward without looking for a benefit. Be the person that you would want to be mentored by if you were younger. Be available, be unique, be relatable. Most of all, be the mentor who ignites passion beyond possibility. See, in my life, I learned that sometimes I need to run to the fire instead of running away from it. I began my business to create affordable yet relevant ways to motivate my students to understand the power of the first impression. So during my time working at an alternative high school, I would have regular conversations with my students about presenting their best selves each day. In one of those conversations, a student shared with me that dressing up just wasn't financially accessible for him. At that same time, I shared my own frustrations that wanted to get into wearing more bow ties, but discouraged by the cost. It was from that intersection of those two experiences that I decided to create Mr. Clean Cut Men's Accessories and to grow my passion and my business together, adding yet another thread to my stole. I share these themes of sentiment to be considered as you can embark to your next journey. Remember the lessons learned and your connections made here at VCU. I have grown through my involvement in leadership in various minority student organizations at VCU as a proud product of the VCU community, and in general, especially through membership of my fraternity, the A to Z chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. They have instilled into me the relentlessly desire to achieve in every field of human endeavor. Through my relationships and connections that I've formed, I pride myself in the mastery of networking and connecting with others who inspire me and whom I may inspire. So your stole is not just an accomplishment, but is a reminder of the responsibility that you carry as stewards of the Black excellence that you exude and will achieve. The cloth around you symbolizes the experiences you've had to make it to this moment. And now you have the ability to add your own custom pieces, stitching your own experiences as you move on in life. So congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your brilliance, your passion, your unwavering commitment that is destined to continue and flourish. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayo. Your presence and wise words helped magnify and validate the work we do by providing programs, events, and ceremonies highlighting and celebrating the works and achievements of our Black students. Again, thank you. Yeah, we can give them one more. Come on. Let's give it to them. Yes. Now, the moment we have been waiting for. Yeah. We now honor our graduates who have completed degree programs at Virginia Commonwealth University. Graduates and your donors, please listen carefully. Our staff and volunteers will now guide graduates and their donors to line up by the stage. However, please stay seated until a volunteer signals to your row to stand. Graduates, you will be lined up on the right side of the stage, up the ramp. When your name is called, you will step onto the stage with your donor. Your donor will receive your stole and place around you. If your donor is not present, a staff member will place it around you. Then please pose in the center of the stage to get your photo taken. Please make sure you get your photo taken. Once you've taken your photo, you may walk off the stage on the left, and our volunteers will guide you and your donors back to your seats. Volunteers, where the volunteers, please wave. All right, does everybody see the volunteers? Okay, great. They will be guiding you through this process, so please look to them. If you have limited mobility and need to use the ramp, you will both enter and exit the stage on the right. At this time, I will invite Sincere Unity, Thomas Harris, Monique Sample, and Dr. Grace Gibson to the stage and the podium.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Moro'un shop e fo lua, awo shika ulamu. Adjua Anim. Gideon Adu. Melissa Aben. Let me actually add to that, Dr. Melissa Aben. Mariah Abarca. Dr. Kay Coghill. Margaret Boateng. Lena Bashir. Alicia Ben. Crystal Bell. Dr. Crystal Bell. Tanaya Banks Roy. Bethlehem Ainekulu. Dr. Amber Butler. Ajalon Brown. Bonjanique Brown. Chelsea Brooks Giles. Natalie Bro. Lauren Bonight. Sadie Cox. Taya Coates. Camille Christian. Khadijah Callis. Samantha Kane. Jemiah Butler. India Edwards. Indira Ely. Sabrina Davis. Maria Dansoon Su. Dr. Brandy Daniels. Destiny Crawley. Sierra Graham. It's a special shout out here for me. Janaya Good. Tari Gilliam. Anne Ganao. Dr. Sandra Flaku. Sydney Evans. Zakira Embry Whitfield. Maya Hollian. Yulan Hibbert. Jana Henley. Abir Haroon. Kendra Hamilton. Nalina Gregory. Yamanata Koroma. Autumn Jones, Masters of Education. Taylor Jackson. Imani Irons. Jashawn Hyde. Kayla Howard. Tayshawn Holmes. Sosna Marchette. Ahmad Lewis. Morgan Lee. Layla Leak. Michaela Laws. Catherine Kodiabor. Janet Nyanor. Dr. Latrice Noel. Cheyenne Michael. Kofi Mframa. Dr. Brian McIver. Naima McGill Veloso. Aaliyah McClary. Quandrez Mason. Dr. Tolulape Olajide. I love it, I love it. Devin Nelson. Pasha Motley. Leah Morrison. Skylar Morton. Trayvon Scott. Tanti Saw. Brianna Riddick. Jamera Purdy. Katayo Percival. Grace Paushi. Delasi Tamaklo. Grace Saint Germain. Rory Spencer. Jelena Shipman Lacewell. Oh, excuse me, Dr. Jelena Shipman Lacewell. Merette Shawel. Reagan Starks. Asiana Watkins. Melena Washington. Nikita Tyler. Victoria Thomas. Isoki White. Mishaya Tarpley. Regina Thomas. Sierra Williams. Keisha Williams. Dr. Keisha Williams. Brianna Williams. Isoki White. Brick T. Johannes. Another shout out, Baruch Yigrim. Dr. Latanja Wright. Kristen Woolridge. Samantha Wilson. Dr. Nicholas Williams. Sydney Uventi. Dr. Tayana Cuffey. Let's give another round of applause and congratulations to our graduates.
Let's give another round of applause to the class of 2024. Yes, go Rams, Ram Nation. Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." This evening is a shining example of the students who are the giants. Let's give another round of applause. Yeah. Thank you for allowing us to stand proudly in front of you this evening. Now, I would like to welcome my colleague in the Alumni Relations Office, Robert Chisley, Director of Black Initiatives.
So as a celebration of this momentous occasion, there's a reception in your honor, sponsored by the Offices of Inclusive Engagement and Philanthropy and the Office of Alumni Relations in partnership with OMSA. We are here to celebrate you completing an incredible academic achievement. You are a Ram for life. And this begins your journey into the VCU alumni world. To help with this transition, in the Richmond Salons, you'll find delicious food as well as VCU alumni and staff. They want to meet you, network, and hear about your successes and your plans for the future. Greet them openly, and don't be afraid to share. They've been in your shoes, I've been in your shoes as well, and we know that there's a lot to learn from each other. Congratulations again to the class of 2024.
Now help me welcome Mr. Jair Lecky, the Assistant Director of the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs, OMSA, for closing remarks.
So hopefully that's the worst part of the talk, was me tripping, so glad that's out of the way. So thank you all for having me. Again, my name is Jair Lecky, and I serve in the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs as the Assistant Director. I know I see in your programs that Dr. Willis is doing the closing remarks, but he couldn't be here, so I'm here. Hopefully that's okay with you all, okay? I know I stand between you all and food, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up, okay? So first and foremost, what a beautiful ceremony this has been. I know for some of the students in the room right now, COVID has got in the way of your high school graduation ceremony. So I hope you feel honored, seen, and celebrated in this space today. Graduates, if you will join me, I would love to do a brief activity with you all. I'm going to read a series of a few sentences. If it applies to you, please stand for a few brief moments so we can see you. If you are unable to stand, please give me a wave or something. So let's do a test round. If you are graduating from the VCU class of 2024, please stand. Thank you. I think you all get the assignment, so we're going to do a few more phrases and sentences. I will say that the goal of the following phrases is to reflect, and I don't want to add any value judgment to the phrases, so I do ask that everyone in the room to refrain from clapping or cheering during the activity, okay? Let's get started. So stand up to our graduates if you found love during your time at VCU, whether a friend or a partner. Okay, thank you. Stand up. Stand up if you lost a loved one during your time at VCU. Thank you. Stand up if you learn more about yourself. Yes, thank you. Stand up if you had to work a job at one point just to make ends meet. Looks about right. Thank you. Stand up if you made a lifelong friend. Thank you. Stand up if, to the parents and guardians in the room, feel free to close your eyes for this one, but stand up if you failed an exam. That's all right. We've been there. Stand up if at any point you changed your major. Yes. We got a few more. Stand up if you pulled an all-nighter. Stand up if at any point during your time at VCU you felt alone. Thank you. Stand up if VCU wasn't your first choice, but you learned to love it. Okay. And we got two more. Stand up if you took more accountability over your mental health and wellness. Thank you. And then last one, stand up if you embraced the unknown. Right. Awesome. So thank you. Yes. So thank you all for stepping up and reflecting today. So I was a student at VCU for 7 years, and I've been a staff member with VCU for about 5 years as well now. And so I've been here for quite some time. During my time here, I've been amazed at the resilience and creative power of the student body, more specifically, the Black student body. I applaud you all for creating safe Black spaces to fulfill a need for community and support. VCU is losing something special with all of you graduating, but the world is gaining something so much greater. You all have been so undeterred and fierce that at times it's given me goosebumps. When I thought of closing statements and what I wanted to speak on, I kept coming back to this message or theme of advocacy. In all the roles that I've occupied as an undergraduate student, grad student, or a staff member, I've worked intentionally to be an advocate. When asked why I advocate, my response has been consistent. My philosophy around advocacy is that we must advocate because there are no individual issues. One more time. We must advocate because there are no individual issues. As someone that works in the field of diversity, equity, and inclusion, I can confidently say that every obstacle, every barrier, every mistreatment, every oppression that one faces or observes, while you are presently experiencing it, either someone in the past had to experience it, or someone in the future will experience it. And the unfortunate truth is, oftentimes, it's both. As a result, we must advocate out of respect for those that have come before us in the past and due to the knowledge of those that will come after us in the future. And then also, of course, because our present selves and those around us are entitled to be treated in a certain manner where we are seen, validated, and respected. I will say this is easier said than done. Burnout is real. But the only way we can move forward is through community. This is the only sustainable way to commit to this lifestyle of advocacy. We cannot fight every single battle that we encounter, but I assure you by adopting this collective mindset, the same way in which you show up for others, someone will show up for you. Last thing I will say is take care of yourself. The counselor in me feels this is very essential. Cook a meal from scratch. Incorporate walks into your daily routine. Take breaks from social media. Find a therapist. Find a therapist. Protect your peace. As I speak to you all, I also speak to myself as well. Post-graduation will be a difficult time adjusting for many of you all, and let me be the first to say that that is completely okay. Part of the reason we did the activity earlier, where we stood up, was to showcase that the path may have looked different for all of you, but that destination remains the same. You have all arrived and you look good doing it. I used to run track and cross country. Any runners in the room? Or wannabe runners, aspiring runners, one-day runners? Party of three, that's all right. But one of the essentials of running track and cross country was to run your own race. The minute that you start to look behind you or look to the left or to the right, you often will lose your balance and impede your own forward progression. After graduation, I have faith that you will all get where you want to be in life, but remember to just look forward, stay in your lane, travel on your own path. You'll get there one day at a time. The last thing I'll say is for the students that stood up when asked about working a job during school, I resonate and connect with all of you all. By the time I was a senior in undergrad, I was working about 44 hours a week, plus being a full-time student to make things work, and then working full-time as well during grad school. And not sure about you all, but back when I was in undergrad, $25 was a lot of money to me personally. Is $25 still a lot of money to the graduates here today? Yeah, that's right. Because if I ever made a purchase of $25 or more, that was a big purchase to me. I was balling out if I made a purchase that was that large. Because oftentimes that much wasn't enough to financially break me, honestly. And, but thankfully, I'm in a better financial position right now, and I'll tell you all that it does get better. But anyways, I went to the store yesterday, and I used $50 of my own money to make a purchase, and it didn't financially break me. I actually went and I bought 2 $25 Visa gift cards. I'll never forget those that showed up for me when I was in college going through it, and I want to show up for you all as well. So for 2 lucky graduates, those 2 gift cards are actually taped under your seat right now if you want to look for it. Only for the graduates. We found them. We found 1, we found 2. Yes, awesome. The only way that we can move forward is through community. And I want to emphasize that showing up is more than just finances. It's checking up on people, being a friendly ear, doing an act of service, just because you know the person on the receiving end doesn't like doing this certain task. I hope I was able to show up for all of you today with my words, and of course for the 2 special graduates as well. I hope as a result you all can show up for others, because I promise you that the same way in which you show up for others, others will show up for you. Class of 2024, it's been an honor. Congrats to you all, blessings to you all, thank you so much.
If I can have the audience please stand as our graduates process out. Congratulations, graduates. We have a reception for you guys in the Richmond Salon. Thank you.
seem like I had it. Yeah, I'm surrounded 20 bags. Yeah, they didn't know me last year. Yeah, everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I shut my door. Yeah, everyone counting on me, drop the ball. Yeah, everything custom like I'm at the bottom. Yeah. If you win it, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with that boot, I just put it to the side. Bought a sense of baby, they could see it in my eyes. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. I was patient, yeah. Oh, I was patient. Now I can scream that we made it. Now everywhere I go, they say congratulations. Young graduation. I pick up the rock and I ball, baby. I'm looking for someone to call, baby. But right now I got a situation. Never old being Frankie. Big rings, champagne. My life is like a ball game, but instead I'm in a trap though. Paso big, call it Super Bowl. Super Bowl, caught up. Get in the road. Top flow lifestyle. Huncho and post. Malone. I got a play on my phone. You know what I'm on. Huncho Houdini is gone. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. That was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I mean, it seem like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 bags, yeah. They didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I shut my door, yeah. Everyone counting on me, drop the ball, yeah. Everything custom like I'm at the bottom. Yeah. If you win it, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with that boot, I just put it to the side. Bought a sense of baby, they could see it in my eyes. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing.